Good morning, everyone. Wow, lovely to see you all. Hi, Holly, Kim, Sheila, Lynn, Debbie. Wow, Susie. I'm just scrolling up, sorry. I hope I haven't missed anyone. But good morning to everyone. Well, as you can see, I'm on my own this morning. So Mum went home yesterday. She went back to Bundaberg. We took her to. Good morning, Tanya. We took her up to Childers yesterday morning, and my brother collected her from there. So Mum is back home. She may join us this morning. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so today's her 95th birthday. So, and I meant to print one of these off, but I'm going to try and remember what I wrote now. So Mum wants me to share the gifts with you all. So what we're doing is if you place an order with me over $50, I'll send you a gift. And if you place an order $100 or over, I'll send you not only the gift, but I will also send you a pack from my classes. So she wanted the presents to go out to everybody. So there you go. That's all on her, not me. All righty. Now, what else? So our 15% off is over. I hope everybody got what they wanted. Good morning, Donna. I didn't see you come on. Sorry. There you are. Good morning. Yeah, so the sale, the 15% off is over, and I did get a few bits that I wanted. I got some ribbons and I got some what do you call them? Markers, not markers. Blends. That's right. So yes, there we go. So that is. So last night I sat here and I made a card, and I thought that will do for tomorrow. Oh, she is sweet. Yeah. Yes. So anyway, I made a card last night and I hate it. So that's not what we're doing today. Do you ever do that? Do you ever make a card and think that one's not really? I'll show it to you, but it's actually a what do you call it? A tent fold or something. And I have all sorts of problems with them. I always feel that they just don't stand up properly. They really don't. So yeah, so we're not doing that one today, but we are doing something else, of course. Okay, so only another 2 days and the new mini catalogue goes live. So that's going to be awesome. I'm hoping to do a catalogue launch party around about, I think it's around about the 20th of September. I'm not sure of the date. Good morning, Susan. How are you? I will show you the card. I will. I don't like it. Yes, so um, yeah, so I'll update everybody on when I'm going to be doing that. And I'm also hoping to do something on or around the card making day in October. You struggle with them too, Sheila? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I mean, the card itself is okay. I mean, it's not probably not at all what I would have shown you. I would have done a different one, but I always do a sort of a scrap one first. And yeah, no. Well, that's a typical Aussie saying, isn't it? Yep, no. All right, so let me go down to the desk and we'll have a look. All righty. So this was the card. It's a floating card, right? But the minute you go to stand it up, it's going to stand up this morning, isn't it? Last night, it's because I've got it on there probably. I don't know. But last night, all it kept doing was gradually going down and down until it was flat. And I didn't like that at all. So it's going to make a liar of me this morning. It really is. Yeah, Mum's at home, Lynn. So I'm sure she'll have a great day. My brother will certainly make it a nice day for her. So yeah. So this was the card I did, and it's a floating whatever card. And it's going to stand, honestly. I can't believe it. But anyway, there you go. So that's what it is. So it's actually done on a window sheet, which makes it look as though it is floating. But yeah, I don't know how many times I'm going to do this with it. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, isn't that always the way, hey? So, I mean, I can do the card. That's not a problem. We can do it one day. But it was just one of those. I did it last night, and I'm like, no, you do like it. Okay, well, we'll do it another day. It's basically, I think everybody's seen, this fold before, and you can either put those down or you can stand it up. But if you stick them down and stand it up, then that's all going to lean the other way and probably fall over the other way. But yeah, so it didn't get. Yes, that is what I thought, Susan. I actually thought if you put something heavier on the back, it's going to hold it a bit more. I've only got a piece of white on the back here, but I suppose you could put a full piece and then do something like that. Good morning, Sue. How are you this morning? Lovely to see you. Anyway, after my shortcomings of my card that I disliked intensely, I've had another one that I've had sitting waiting to do, and I thought, well, this morning let's give it a go. So it's going back to using a wonderful washi tape. Absolutely love this stuff. I mean, I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that Stampin' Up! Will bring it out for us in lots of different areas. I was actually hoping for a Christmas one. I don't know about a fire extinguisher. I think she might need the whole brigade. No, I don't know that they'll be doing anything like with a cake or anything. But what a journey. What do you think? 95, like, wow. Anyway, well, when my dad passed away, my mum was 80. 80? Yeah, my mum was 80. And when he passed, she said to him, I'll see you in 20 years. So there you go. She plans to live to 100, and I'm sure she will. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Not if she falls over too many times like she did the other day, though. But yeah, we all got over that, and that was good, and her arm's not too bad. Who else have we got? Lisa. Welcome, Lisa. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Oh dear. If she was here now, she'd be having a really good laugh, because she loves her laughs and whatever. She might even be watching us and we don't know. So okay, so we're going to start. I'm using the new in colors. I'm using Strawberry Slush for this one, and I've got another idea for it. So tomorrow I may well do this again, but with a different slant on it. So she is pretty good for her age. I mean, if mum could still walk, there would be absolutely nothing to worry. You know what I mean? Like, she's all there. She's all there. So nothing to worry about at all. Alrighty, so the first the card that I'm going to do, I'm going to do it in centimeters. Sorry for all those that work in inches. So before I start, I did case this from, I think it was called Evasions Creative. And I believe the lady is, well, she is French because I can understand her. So, yeah, so, but yeah. So I won't do the whole French bit. It's not fun. But yes. Okay, so let's get started. So the base card is 24 centimeters by 15. So we're going to go along to the 24. And we're going to do 15 centimeters this way. Someone yell at me when you see me. That is awesome, isn't it? That's great, Kim. Okay, so yeah, someone yell at me if I start measuring. Hi, Kerry, how are you? If I start measuring in inches instead, because it won't be fun. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that in half. And it does give us a bit of a different size card. So what we actually have is, if I just read this, it's actually a 4 3/4 inch by almost a 6-inch card. So it's very different size card, but that's great. Okay, so that's our base. Now what we're going to need, and it's quite an easy card to do, we're going to need 4 pieces in color of 4.5 centimeters by 3.5. So if I do the 3.5 along here by 4.5, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at that. All out of the scrap. Anybody that's watching that would like to join in with the chat, please feel free to do so. Thanks everybody for wishing Mum a happy birthday. That's lovely. Anybody who's in watching and would like to join in the chat, please feel free. These ladies are absolutely wonderful. So you'll be made very welcome. Now I need 5 of these in white. So these are the same size, the 3.5. Isn't it horrible when you're used to, it's got a mark on it. Let's go there. And these are also 4.5 this way. So I need 4 of the white ones. Did everybody have a great weekend? How many of these do I need? 5. How's the new house going, Suzanne? Okay, so far we have a base card and we have lots of little pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is with these white pieces, I'm going to put those through. Now I got that out. What did I do with it? There it is. I'm going to put these through the embossing machine, and I'm going to do them because we're going to be using the little flowers. We're going to be using these little flowers from the washi tape. And I used them on one of my cards at the weekend, on Friday for my card class, and everybody just loved them. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use this, and I don't know whether you can see it or not, but anyway, it's got the beautiful flowers. No. So because because I'm going to, I want them right in the middle so that we get so I think I can do 3 and then 2. I'll just pop these through the embossing machine. Typical, isn't it? They all slid, didn't they? Whoops. Let's get them in there. Can't believe they're doing this. How hard can it be? 1, 2, and 3. Keep sliding under each other. Oh dear. All right, here we go. So that's our first 3, and then we will do 2 more. Pop them in a slightly different place so that we've got some different variations there. What do you want, Miss Molly? Okay, so that's that. And my dog has just asked me to go. She can go out, so sorry, I'll be 2 seconds. I can see it's going to be one of those mornings. Okay, alrighty, so we've got the beautiful embossed pieces here. So you can see what we have. So we have 5 of those. Now these ones here, I'm just going to pop a piece of scrap underneath because we're going to be stamping off of the little pieces. We're not going to try and stamp right on them, and that's for sure. So let's pop a bit of paper underneath so that we can that's my OCD, sorry. I have to have them up the right way. And I just thought because we've got the rose one on there, I'm going to use the bigger one on here, and we can use all different areas of it, which will be great. I'll find my stamp pad. Let's pop that on there, and we're going to use the strawberry slush. The embossing folder was this one. It's the Glass and Gardens. So it came with the celebratory sips suite. I believe, if I remember correctly. In fact, I'm sure it did. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some ink on here, and I'm just going to pop. Oh, I should have re-inked, but never mind. We can have one a little. I can turn it over. Of course I can. And that's why we have two sides to our cardstock. We'll have a little bit that way, and might go a little bit that way. There we go. So this, we've used the same color, so it always looks nice when we do that. I'll just clean that off quickly and put it over there. Okay, so from here on in, it's just a case of popping it all together. All right, so we're gonna, I like to open my card base and not work on it flat. When I show you one that I want to do tomorrow, it may be just slightly different, but yes, they're gorgeous, aren't they, Lisa? I absolutely love them too. I use them a lot. So, all right, so we're going to take the ones that we have here, and we're going to take the ones that we have down here, and then gradually going to just place them. So I'll have that one, and then that one. Oops, yep, that way up. So there's a little gap, and basically what we're trying to do is just, that one's very similar to the other one. Now she's going to bark. Typical, isn't it? Who'd have them? Me. I couldn't live without my pets. So this, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to stick them down. Paul's very good, isn't he, with Zeus? So as everybody, or most of you know, I brought my craft room out into the dining room, and I absolutely hate it. So sometime during this week, we're going to put it back where it came from. Yes, sorry, Holly, yeah. So all I'm doing is just gluing these pieces down. I don't want to, you could put some down flat and some elevated with dimensionals, but just for this one, I'm going to put it all down flat. We'll just do these side bits first. I like the glass one of these embossing folders as well. It's I've used it for so much. So we had a lot of fun on Friday, and as usual, I forgot to take photos. I get so engrossed in what we're doing and what have you that it just slips my mind altogether. But I did take photos of the packs before we started. So everybody had 4 cards to do. Nobody got 4 cards finished. Yeah, he would, Susie. I'm just hoping these are going on here straight. So where I am right now, I have a window right in front of me, and it's a gorgeous view because I'm looking out over the river. Not that I'm watching the river at the moment, but I feel like there's too much light come. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm either too close to it or there's too much light. It's probably my eyes. When I get my next cataract done, maybe, just maybe, things will improve a little. Okay. Oops. And that's the bonus of Tombow. So we're just going to pop this one on here as well. So the other thing that I'm going to be doing is, I think I've called it Card of the Month Circle or something like that. Anyone who isn't on my Facebook page, because I pop a lot of stuff up on there, you'll feel free to go over to Color Me Crazy Cards on Facebook, and you can see everything. So it's going to be like a bit of a card club where everyone will receive different stuff every month. Okay, and I've put prices on it. I did all this last night, so I honestly can't remember exactly what I've put on it. All right, so there we go. So that is going to be the front of the card. Okay. Oh, they do, Suzanne. They absolutely do miss each other. And that's for sure. That's for absolute sure. And now we're just going to use some of these on here. We'll pop them up and what have you. But before I do that, I just want to put on a couple of if you hadn't seen the other one in that, it's hard to show you on here, but that's the glass one of that, and this is the one that we've used today, which is the floral. Okay, so it's called the Glass and Gardens Embossing Folders, and it came with the celebratory sips. All right, so that's what we've got so far. Let's get ourselves some dimensionals because I'm sure we're going to use those. But I also want to do a couple of sentiments. Yes, Lorraine wants to do sentiments. Okay, so please don't all yell at me. This branching out bundle is absolutely gorgeous. I bought it mainly for the nested dies because I'm a sucker for nested dies. But then I decided that I would make some cards with it, and I just love them. And in a minute, I'll see if here we go. Let me see. I made a couple of cards with these last week, and I absolutely love them. So this was just with the die cuts. This was without the using the stamps at all. Okay, so yeah. Also been making cards with the new sets here. That's an old, oh well, that was a new one last week. I did that one, and then this one here, and then we did this one. Actually, I'm showing you ones that I did in my class, and I did which way? That way. This one, and then those two, and I did this. Okay, so some of those were my class ones and some were online. Right, just going to do a couple of, where's my shapes. here. I think I should be able to get, I was thinking of doing wishing you a day filled with many happy moments and happiest birthday wishes. So I'm pretty sure look, I haven't used the stamps yet. Haven't used them. Or maybe I'll just do something like hello. Hello will fit in there. Let me see. Happiest birthday wishes. We won't use the hello. I won't change what I had initially thought. So I'm going to use the hello, and what else did I say? Let's have a look and see if I can get this one in the longer. There we go. Might be able to get, so I'm going to do one, that one will fit. Will that fit in there? That one will fit in the short one. And then I've got a longer one here. So these, I'm pretty sure that's going to fit in there. Awesome. Alrighty, so I'm going to do those in white. Grab a stamp block. And so sticky, because they're brand new. Never been used. And I think I'm going to go with something darker. So I'll use a Secret C because it's one of my, it's absolutely one of my favorites. So here's another of the sets that I absolutely love, and this is the Stylish Shapes. I really, really do love using nested dies. So this one, I haven't used these before, so I'm just testing it really. Oh, that worked perfectly. Now I've just got to hope that that will fit. Oh, not quite. Not quite. We might need the wider one, and then I can cut it back. Might have to do that. Or maybe we don't have to cut it back. Anyway, that's that one. And then let me do the smaller one. And I'm hoping that we don't have quite the same problem with that one, but we'll see. Do it the other way, Lorraine. So I'll just, happiest birthday wishes. That came out great. Get rid of that before I put it all over myself. And I'll pop these through. Nearly broke my back doing the others just now, so I'll do them up here. There we go. Just run that through. I could show you the card I've done for Mum, but I won't, because if she's sneaking there in the background somewhere, she'll see it. So that was that one. And then we'll just pop this one through as well. And I think they might actually just isn't quite straight, is it? Oops, sorry, I'm juggling the table, aren't I? Yeah, so we're going to put everything back where it was. And then maybe Lorraine will be happy. My poor husband, he never knows what I'm going to ask him to do next. But he's very good. He does help me. He does a lot of stuff for me. Right, so that's those away. So we've got those, and I'm going to put those up. I'd like to put like that one across there, move it over to that side, and then that one across there. Okay, so we're going to pop those up onto dimensionals. How are we going for time? Oh, not too bad at all. I thought I'd been yabbering on. Oh, bye, Tanya. Hi, Leslie. Okay, so we're going to pop on a couple of these. And I want to leave sort of some space because I do want to pop some of those flowers underneath it. So you're all going to be shocked at me, aren't you, actually putting... But I think this card actually needs to have... And not only am I putting a sentiment on, but I'm putting two on. And then I want to put this one this side. There we go. And now it's just a question of decorating this outside. So we're going to use, because I've used the strawberry slush cardstock, I want to use the strawberry slush flowers. So I'm thinking I pop that one under there, and maybe that's the same. Maybe that one down there. And then we've got a couple of these little ones, which I love. I love them all. So maybe one there and one there. We don't want to cover up too much of what we've done. So maybe just pop that one under with a bit more of the greenery showing. And then I've got this gorgeous, I love this little rose one. So we can pop that up there. Now what I do want is some just little tiny ones. I keep a whole load ready cut because it does make it easier when I'm in a rush. So that's the ones I'm looking for. So something like that. And then maybe just, I'll put some more greenery in there. And there's another one, I think. Yep. And then maybe another one of these. I don't know. Anywhere. Maybe put two together. I think that looks good. We don't have to have something on every one. And then we can pop some extra greenery. Not like that array. Do we even need it? We'll see. Something like that. Maybe another. So some of these are on vellum. That's why they're a little bit bendier. Like that. And I think I would like this under here. Under those two. Sort of like that. We do need something down here, so I will go with let me see, let me go with any ideas, peoples? These are cute. I like these the little yellow ones too. Hi Nancy, thank you for joining me. You can't see the whole card, no. And you have to yell at me because I tend to do that. Let me pull that down like that. Hopefully that's better for you. Okay, so what do we think? Do we think that's sort of enough? We'll put a couple of diamante things on there as well. Just having a look to see what other small ones I have. There's another rose. I'll put another. I think you can overdo it. I really think you can overdo it. But I think if we sort of have a little bit of something in most of them, that might work. I like it where they're coming over to. Maybe pop that one so that it sort of goes over the three. And then those. Anyway, we'll have a look as we go along. So I can always put more in. We'll just see. All right, let's start to pop them on there with some glue. I don't need to put dimensionals on them. I might put those two up so that I can put that leaf underneath, but that'll be about it. So we just use a very small amount of glue on these. You wish you were down under, Roz. Now, why? My goodness, we have people here from all over the world. How magnificent is that? How great is the internet? Hey, look at that. Well, in my part of Australia at the moment, it's a little bit cloudy. And all you people in the northern hemisphere, you're coming into your autumn now, aren't you? Or I think fall you call it, don't you? I have cousins in San Diego. Who, I have to say, one of them messaged me the other day and said, well, now you're retired. You need to get your butt over here to San Diego. Because I haven't been. I've never been to the States, which is probably a bit sad. But anyway, been to lots of other countries, but never to the States. Okay. I'm going to just pop a small dimensional onto these little flowers because I'm going to pop them up. And difference there where I've got some are on vellum and some are on white cardstock. I did actually put some on blue cardstock and I hated it. So won't be doing that again. Sorry, I've got to try and remember to pop there. I'm going to put this one just under here like this so you can get part of it. Actually, I will put another one down around here somewhere. I'm just really needing to put a bit more down here. And I'm thinking something like that going over both. Maybe the other side. Does anyone else like put stuff on, take it off, put it on, take it off? It's almost as though you have no clue what you're doing. Maybe that's not so funny. Okay, there we go. Might do that. I think that'll work. Let's do that. So we'll pop this one down. Oh, thank you. It's so lovely. Obviously, I go to England. You do it all the time, Roz. Oh, it's dreadful, isn't it? I go to England a lot, or not a lot, but more than anything. So, um, more than anywhere else, I should say. Maybe I just put, no, I'll stick with what I was doing. Because I have a lot of family in England. We're originally from England. So, I first came out to Australia with my parents in 1970. I was 12. And as much as I do love Australia, don't get me wrong, I really love Australia. I've lived most of my life in Australia, but I still have that English part, you know. Okay, there we go. How are we going? So that's about it for the decoration. I could go on and on and on and on and on and keep changing it, so I won't. We all know what I'm like. Now I will get some little jimmies and we will have a look. So in this one, I think that's strawberry slush there, and that's in the frosted iridescent dots. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Really pretty. Or we could go with, nah, actually they look a bit pink compared to, these ones are the strawberry slush ones. So those do look a bit pink in comparison. Or we can go with the in colors, and it looks like I've used a lot of the strawberry slush ones on there, but we can always find another. So what do we think? 1, 2, or 3? We're going to use the pinky pink ones of it. So we'll just put a couple on our, and tidy this up a little bit. 1, 2, or 3. There we go. It absolutely is, Sheila. Yes. I'm from, yeah, there's such a lot of history. We actually went over earlier this year, and we took a friend who'd never left Australia before, and she absolutely loved it over there. She couldn't believe when she was standing outside of Buckingham Palace and Horse Guards Parade. She's seen it all be on, on videos and TV. Number 2, we've got 2 people saying number 2, so that's what we're going to use. And the castles and Stonehenge and all those sorts of things. So she absolutely had a ball, and we were more than happy to show her around. Oh, you came in 68 and you were 11. Oh, okay. Some people, my dad always wanted to go back, and he did go back on several occasions, obviously, but then he became sick, and so he couldn't go again, but he really would have loved to. I think probably Dad and I are the ones that are were most drawn. So I might put another one there, and I'm going to put another one up there, which means I have to put a random one somewhere. But we can find that because we can't have an even number. We just can't. So I'll put another one up there. Now, what I have found, and I've tried this, you can't use your Wink of Stella on... Oh, did you, Kim? Yeah. Suzanne and I came over on the same ship, but 2 years apart. How about that? That's how we got chatting one day, and we realized that, yeah, we'd actually come out on the same, you know what, I'm going to have to go. I don't want to put another one on there because it would be so, it would be so random. Let me see. That down there looks a bit weird. That'll do. Isn't it funny how, you know, people sort of get... Suzanne and I just happened to be chatting one day online and on one of these card making things, and we suddenly realized that, oh my goodness, we came out on the same ship 2 years apart, and oh, that's where it went. Yeah, so I've actually been out here 50, what have I been out here, 55 years? Yeah, 55 years, but I have been back on several occasions. Exactly, Nancy. Really, I just suddenly saw that down there didn't look too wonderful, but I like to have odds. It's just me. It's my anyway, so that's our card for today. It is very simple, very basic, but it looks pretty. You know, I'd be happy to receive. Oh, I haven't even put an insert in. Okay, so normally we would have an insert in here, which I will very quickly do. But I'm going to have to measure it, aren't I? Because I don't know. What did I do centimetre-wise? I can't remember now. 15 by 24. So this is going to be, well, it's nearly 20. So, and 20 by nearly 55. Don't listen to me. I'm probably talking gibberish because of the measurements. So let me grab a piece of white card. I've actually had to put an order in for more white card. Because I'm running low. So let me see. What did I say? Try and get this too. So what's that? 12, pretty much 12 centimeters. Right. Now I need to cut that down a tad. And then what have we got this way? 15. So if I cut it that size, and then I'll cut a little bit off all the way around, and that'll give us, this is how I work. So I'm just going to cut maybe a half off the bottom and a half off the side. Now I'm definitely not going to put it. Yes, it does look a bit like a quilt, doesn't it? I thought that when I saw it. Okay, so that'll fit in there nicely. So I'll just put that in just so that it doesn't look like we've got a naked card. So depending on how I go today, I sort of, as I made this or looked at this yesterday, I sort of thought about a couple of different things with it. So I may do this tomorrow with another idea with it. And then I'm just going to, of course, we can't leave it bare inside. So I'll just pop one of those in there. There we go. So that's the inside of our card. Somewhere to write, wishing you a day filled with many happy moments, happiest birthday wishes. Yep. I hopefully I'll catch you before you finish, Suzanne, I do have to pop into town first. I've got something that I need to do. So, and then I'll come back. Okay, everyone, let me pop back up to the top. There we go. All right, so that's our pretty card for today. Tell me, does it look like there's too much light? I could turn that off. Oh gosh, no, now I look like a ghost. Thank you, Nancy. So yeah, that's the card. It's a bit of a different size, but and our little insert, but very pretty. Okay, you're very welcome. And I will see you all again tomorrow morning, same time, same place. I'll think about what I'm going to do. Like I said, I did have an idea for something different. I'll try it myself sometime today. Thanks, Lynn. And I will, I'll decide. But yeah, I want to get this desk and that back into the, yeah, I was quite pleased with it too, Sheila. I thought it turned out quite, I mean, sometimes I felt like you maybe put too much on the front, but, I suppose less is more sometimes, and you could always do it like that with just the four corners and not put anything else on, but I just felt, but it's quite pretty there. We got a couple of techniques in there with the embossing and with the, I call it self-stamping, but I'm not sure what everyone else calls it. Is that A7? Oh, Nancy, I have no idea what A7 is. Let me think. I would think this will fit into, oh, what will it fit into? Will definitely fit into that envelope, which is it's like a 6 by 6 or 6.5 by 6.5 envelope. Let me see what other envelopes I have down here. Oops. I have so many different ones. It's going to be an 8 by 8. It's not going to work. I think that's going to be too small. Yep. I'm pretty sure it's going to fit in one of our C5 envelopes. I'm just trying to find one and I can't. I've got everything but. I do have them, but they're in the other craft room. What's this? This is a C. Oh no, C5 is like half an A4. No, it's yeah. I don't know. Sorry, I will check it out and see. What's an A7, Nancy? Do you know what size that is? Okay, alrighty, everybody, that's me for now, and I will see you all tomorrow, and have a great rest of your day. Okay, see you later. Bye.